How are we doing tonight? Good, good. Recently found out that I have something in common with Mary Kate Olsen. Yeah, we both think we're fat, but I'm not crazy. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Now look, over the years I've really tried my hardest to kind of slim down, lose a little weight. Once I even joined the gym, the problem with walking in a gym when you look like I do, it's kind of like walking into an ER room when you have a gunshot wound. Because sure, everybody's, in trouble, but this guy's gonna die. It's bad. And of course, the first thing they ask you when you join the gym is when's the last time you talked to your doctor? I love the doctor. Damn doctor. Every time you go to the doctor, they weigh you. That's always fun. And they always pick the hottest nurse in the place to weigh you. Why is that? It makes me feel like a man. So she drags you over to this contraption, and it's this old thing that you use to, pretty much weigh cocaine on. So she's playing around with the little things. I guess the designer of this machine never thought anyone would bring this much meat to the market. Because it stops at 350. Well, I don't stop at 350. So little Hottie McHot nurse writes down 350 plus. That's not a number, that's algebra. You write down a number. Do I need to pop over to SeaWorld, see if Shamu's vet might be open? Someone a little more equipped to handle the larger mammals. Yeah. So I'm waiting in a room and the doctor comes in and he's like, you need to lose weight. 8 years of medical school and that's all you got? Now, it was really hard to understand him because my doctor has a very thick accent. And I'm not trying to be rude, but I do like to level the playing field. So he comes in and he's like, hello, Mr. Purvis, how are we doing today? It's okay. I don't mean to whine like a Sheila. I got a bit of a pain in my foot pouch. I terrified him. I'm very sorry, Mr. Purvis. If you're going to live in America, you have to speak American. Yeah, then I followed up with like, come on, Tookie, it hurts like I'm being stabbed in the heart. You can laugh at that, okay? It might be a little early for Irwin jokes, but come on, I mean, all right. Do you think the crocodiles might have been tired of being mocked and they paid off a stingray? They're in the SeaWorld, come on. Okay. I mean, look, he's Steve Irwin, crocodile hunter, died in a freak accident of nature. No shocker. It's like finding me face down in a plate of tater tots at an all-you-can-eat buffet. Oh my God, that's terrible. I never saw him going out like that. It's like finding Hugh Hefner at the bottom dead at a Playmate sex orgy. Oh. I'm sorry, officer, I didn't think Mr. Hefner couldn't handle the double anal dildo. Sure. Yeah. So, but I do appreciate, because right after Irwin died, the Discovery Channel had this wonderful 3-day send-off, and it was almost like when Jackie Gleason died, and they were just, it brought you to tears, and you're right there with his family and everything. But I really can't watch the Discovery Channel anymore. Yeah, because like that, I was flipping through and I saw animal porn. Have you ever seen a horse's penis? They're huge. Horses are hung like black men. And the black guys in those movies make me feel so small. It's bad when one girl's holding it and her friends working the end of it. And they're not even in the same room. That's a lot of meat is what I'm saying. It's nasty. There's too much meat in our porno these days. I was watching the Houston 500 the other day. Oh, it's not a racing program. It's one chick having sex with 500 guys. Now, I've heard of sloppy seconds, but what do you call that 500th guy? And I hope they cleaned up between sets. She looked like Han Solo in Star Wars, frozen in carbonite. Maybe like, that's really scaring me. Now, I don't know the rules on this, so correct me if I'm wrong, but if you put your penis where 499 other penises have been, aren't you technically gay? Now, don't get me wrong, because I love gay people, I really do. I think gay guys really got it right. Because when you're hunting for horny men, it's kind of like hunting in the zoo. Even if you shoot like Dick Cheney, you're going to get at least one head to mount that night. That's how it's going. That's how it's going. But gay women baffle me. Because I'm married with a woman, and that's enough crazy for my household. It really is. You put two women together in the same house, and you're just gambling on the crazy lottery, aren't you? Yeah, you're just sitting up rolling the dice. Thanks, honey. I really appreciate that. I moved down here from Baltimore about 3 years ago. That's why I don't have an accent. I don't think anybody from here is actually, well, from here or in here or whatever. But we left Maryland where the weather just pretty much sucks ass. And down here, the weather just pretty much sucks your ass off the earth. It's not a good trade. The thing I've noticed about down here is that you all don't have the best names for things. You walk into Hooters, you see Hooters. You walk into Publix, and you see the Public. You walk into Badcock, you keep your eyes closed. Who thought Badcock would be a good name for a furniture store? And the guy so happy on TV is popping out of the sand. Hi, I'm from Badcock. Shut up, go away. It's really scary. But, I'm really hoping, now I know this is kind of mean, but I really hope my two daughters turn out to be gay. Now sure, it'll set me back to buy the mullets and the pickup trucks. But I just hate the thought of little boys hanging around my daughter. So I sat them down. I said, girls, now when you were born, you were given a special little flower. And we must guard and watch over that little flower. Because every boy out there has an evil rabbit in his pants that will chase you down and bite your flower off. But then I snuck into their room at night and smattered Hunt's ketchup all over their Bugs Bunny doll. Now, I only say that because I have girls. If I had boys, I'd explain it like my mother explained to me. Said, now, Shawn, when you were born, you were given a little banana. And we must guard and watch over that little banana, because every woman out there is an angry monkey, and she will chase down your little banana and bite it off. Yeah. She put a poster of King Kong on my wall. That's scary. So like Larry said, we just got out of hurricane season, or rather it was a very mild one. But 3 years when I got down here, or 3 years ago, it was Charlie. Oh, that was a good welcome. Welcome to Florida. Now hunker. I'm like, what? That was the worst part. The director of Florida Emergency Management got on TV every 5 minutes saying, folks, if you're not already evacuated, you better hunker down. Well, I just got here. How the hell do I hunker? It involves spam or something. I don't know. I'm flipping through my dictionary. Hummer, hunter. Where the hell's hunker? But the worst part, by far, are the weathermen down here. What a sadistic bunch of assholes. They're not happy until they're on the air. Oh, winds are blowing, tearing up the coast of Punta Gorda. Now be careful when you say that word, because if you drop the N, it's basically Spanish for fat vagina. Yeah, we're here in Punta Gorda. Oh, bet the forecast is a little moist, isn't it? Yeah, better bring your rubbers. Now the best one by far was that Dennis Phillips. Oh, he's special, right? Because he's only got like one N in his name. Looks like Penis Phillips. Every time he came on the TV, I'm like, honey, get in here. It's that penis on TV again talking about fat vagina. Thank you. My name is Shawn Purvis. You've been a great guy.